Evolution. Sports Talk Television live here nightly. All Bucs report. It's the Sports Lab. I'm your host, Peter Blake, giving you something to think about. At halftime, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are defeating the Washington football team 18-7 live here from the Deck Bar and Grill in Isla del Sol. It's the Sports Web. I'm your host, Peter Blake, along with Mr. Rick Hughes from the Cheap Seats. What's cooking in the South? And undisclosed injury right before the game. Ronald Jones had a quad injury, but still has not stopped this running game. This running game definitely has been a big-time key to it, in my opinion. What do you think?
Absolutely, but Peter, I am really worried about this defensive line for Washington. And Chase Young, wait, who?
Right, Chase Young, the guy that has, no sacks in this game at all. In
Is
fact,
he playing?
I have no idea at this point, and that's probably been one of the biggest keys to the game is that this Tampa Bay Buccaneer offensive line has definitely done some work tonight. One sack, and that was more of a coverage thing. It looked like Tom Brady was mad at one of his wide receivers by Montez Sweat, but you're exactly right. The big-time story was Washington football team, their defensive line getting after it. This offensive line, especially a Donovan Smith, especially a Tristan Wirfs, has definitely held their own versus this Washington defensive line.
Yeah. We heard for how long Brady is a statue in the pocket. This is exactly what Washington likes to play against. This is the weakness. This is the Bucs' weak. Listen, man, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This serving notice in the playoffs.
Absolutely. You look at Brady's statistics here, over 200 yards, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns. Chris Godwin, a couple of drops there because it looked like he had another touchdown there.
Yep.
Antonio Brown on a 36-yard touchdown there, getting open. Chris Godwin, of course, having an earlier touchdown. Yep. So overall, this offense has had their moments tonight where they've started out slow. But once again, mixing in the run, mixing in the pass has definitely opened up the play action. And this is what we've always talked about with this team. Once they become balanced, then they are one of the most dangerous teams in the National Football League.
You're winning 18-7, and you're actually not playing all that well in the first half.
Yeah, you look at Fournette here, 27 yards of rushing. They also have Keyshawn Vaughn in there, so they've definitely got some production. And once again, Brady over 200 yards with 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. The man on the spot there, Kevin Minter, we've talked about him replacing a Devin White.
Wow.
Todd Bowles has let him loose.
Wow.
Had a blitz right up the middle, much like Devin White. It caused an interception to Sean Murphy Bunting. Talk about this defense a little bit, kind of ratcheting it up a little bit there. Anthony Nelson with the sack. Good to see, right?
Yeah, this Kevin Minter has been just a beast today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just this is exciting. This is everything you could have hoped for.
Absolutely. So the Bucs at halftime are beating the Washington football team 18-7. I'll tell you what, let's go out to Blake Anthony. We'll get his thoughts. Rick Hughes from the Cheap Seats, what's cooking in the South. We'll try to get everybody on here, but we're live from the Deck Bar and Grill. It's okay to make some sound if you can hear what I'm saying right now. as your Tampa Bay Buccaneers are defeating the Washington football team 18-7. Come out to you, Blake Anthony, as the crowd right now. I love this. I love this atmosphere, and you've got to love the effort by this offensive line doing what they need to do to keep that Washington football team defensive line off of Brady.
I can only say one thing is taking care of business.
Oh, very
every
nice.
Day, taking care of business. Dang, I get that.
Leave the singing to somebody else. Don't quit your day job. It was okay there, but you're exactly right. Taking care of business. Donovan Smith, you've been very critical of him and his footwork, but he looked pretty good tonight.
He keeps this up. Donovan Smith gets his own personal, my perspective.
Yes, all right. I like it. I like it a lot. What else have you seen from this game here?
They've done everything I said they should do. Started off the game, play action, and keeping the defense off balance, which you should. Keeping them guessing, not sure if it's a pass or a run, not putting yourself in known passing down, which putting Donovan Smith and Tristan Wirfs in vulnerable positions. And even when they had to do that, they've had success because they've kept them off balance.
They've absolutely kept them all balanced there. And I think the biggest surprise was why was Ronald Jones not in there with a quad injury? You played the game of football before. How serious can this injury be, in your opinion?
We know some more details. I doubt it's a tear. I mean, I don't think he's going to tear it in pregame. It might have cramped up or something like that.
A pregame quad injury. So
usually not running that hard in pregame.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get the juices flowing and blood pumping. It's usually in the game when you want to really get everything rolling. But I guess we'll know more about it, I guess, after the game, what it really is. But I don't think I'm not mad at him not playing anyway, especially with the hand still coming around in this defensive line. I don't want him to get hurt even worse with his hand and be a fumbling.
What's your thought on how Tom Brady is playing in this game? Once again, a clean pocket. We talked about it over and over again. If he has a clean pocket, he can really pick you apart. We've seen Mike Evans early. Now we start to see Antonio Brown, and not only incorporating him in the passing game, but also having an end around. That guy is really explosive when he gets out into space.
It's good to see Browns finally coming around.
Yeah.
Because I know that rhyme. Especially when he started late in the season. So you got to remember, he had no OTAs. He's even behind the rest of the offense. We're not having OTAs in the offseason. So it's good that he caught on. Spending time with Brady is definitely showing. You definitely see him standing at the house of Brady and doing all that studying because Brady's showing that he's really confident in Brown. And it's paying benefits on the field. Mike Evans not asked to do too much. And Brown showing out.
You got Riverboat Ron with trying for an onside kick. I mean, what's behind that decision? I get it. You're trying to catch the Bucs sleeping there, but you didn't catch them sleeping. They could expect that. They know it was coming. I mean, that decision in itself, you give the short field to a Bucs offense that you haven't really been able to stop. That's not a great decision by them, right?
The only reason you do that is because if you see something on tape that will make you think you would get that. And when they kicked that, I literally looking at the special teams unit, looking at them like, really?
Yeah.
You really tried it on? Like, because nobody moved. Everybody was right in position where they're supposed to be. There was no question in what Anthony Nelson was going to do. He dove right on it and dove on it and recovered it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely here. Yeah, goodbye to the primetime.
It's too early, but we'll say that.
I mean, 18-7, and I think Harry the Greek kind of hit on it in our previous shows. You don't want to get into a field goal game. You start out with a field goal, but after that, you miss the extra point because it's blocked by the Washington football team. I definitely think they played well here. Let's go ahead and try to get some web heads on here if I can really quick before this halftime show ends because I want to go ahead. Ed, come in here really quick. Give me your thoughts, and then we'll end this halftime show. Come on, hurry up. Let's go here. We're live from the Deck Bar and Grill in Isla del Sol. It's the Sports Web live at halftime as the Bucs are beating the Washington football team 18-7. Quickly, one thought here on this game at halftime. Bucs are winning. What do you say?
Pain. The Bucs are inflicting pain.
So pain in the second half.
More pain.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. Go out to Ron really quick. Let's get Ron on here. And this is what it's all about. The web heads here. We're running a halftime show. We'll read your comments on the post-game edition here. Ron, one thought about this Bucs lead here, 18-7 over the Washington football team.
Hey, being a Bucs fan, I mean, we couldn't ask for any more right now. I mean, we have the lead. It's double digits. We just got to keep the heat on, come out the second half, execute, do what we got to do, keep the run game going, don't give up big plays. I think overall we've done a pretty good job. I'm liking where we're at, and I feel good at the position we're in. I think the Bucs have control of the game right now. we just got to keep our foot on the pedal and not let up.
All right, good stuff. Let me go ahead and get Shane Young on here really quick. Another web head. Let's go. Come on, hurry up here. We got a little bit of time. Mr.
right.
Shane Young, give me your thoughts on this this lead by this Buccaneer team.
Okay, first half so good. Tom Brady's doing. He's looked cool. He looked passionate. Defense gave up a couple of plays though, but I feel confident in the second half they will come out.
Are you surprised by this offensive line and their ability to basically keep Brady clean?
Yes, so far, yes.
Okay.
With the play action and all that, that's where he's more productive in the play action. Put him in the pocket, play action, and dump and pass, and then go for the long ball.
All
That's
right,
what he's effective at.
good stuff. Thanks a lot, Shane. Let's go ahead. Rick Hughes, come on back here. This is what we do here on the Evolution of Sports Talk Television as the Bucs are winning 18-7 over the Washington football team at halftime, live from the Deck Bar and Grill in Isla del Sol. So your key here to this game for the Bucs to put this game away.
Run.
All right, there you go. Keep on running the ball. Keep it balanced, and you open up the pass play action to
Yep.
Tom Brady for the great Rick Hughes from the cheap seats and what's cooking in the South for Blake Anthony and all the webheads, and, of course, the Deck Bar and Grill. I'm your host, Peter Blake. Enjoy the second half of the game.
Woo!
Tonight's show. Bring your passion. Bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense. Will you shut up and be quiet?